and welcome to Neuroscience Now. I'm Graham Smith, and I'm a solution-focused hypnotherapist. And today, I'd like to tell you a story. It's a story about a dog and the human brain. So last weekend, our rescue dog, Rufus, did something we weren't sure he'd ever manage. We went into a café, just walked in, and he lay down next to our other dog, Vim, and stayed calm. Now, if you know dogs, especially rescue dogs, you know that's not a small thing. Vim's been going to cafes since he was 12 weeks old. It's old hat for him, but for Rufus, this was massive. He came from a rough start: abuse, fear, uncertainty. Even the sound of a bin lid clattering would send him into a panic. Men, forget it. He wouldn't go near me at first. Towns, way too loud. And going into another building, no chance. But slowly, one step at a time, he's changed. First, he stopped barking at every sound. Then he walked along roads. Then he met strangers without bolting. Then he ventured into town. And now he's in a cafe with people, smells, clinking cups and conversation. He did it, and we could not have been prouder. But here's what's fascinating. Rufus's journey is all of us. Because change, trying new things, it's hard for both dogs and humans. And it's not because we're lazy or broken, it's because our brains are wired to resist the unfamiliar. So let's talk about the amygdala. This little almond-shaped structure in our brain is part of the limbic system, what people often call the primitive or reptilian brain, and its job is to keep us safe. So when we try something new, entering a room full of strangers, learning a new skill, speaking in public, the amygdala lights up. It says, this could be dangerous, stay alert, maybe don't do it. It floods us with stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. Our heart rate increases, we want to run or hide or avoid. Does that sound familiar? But even if it's just trying a new software tool, walking into a cafe for the first time. Now here's a personal example. I hate learning new technology. It genuinely stresses me out. I'll put it off, I'll look at a tutorial and I'll feel that fog rolling over my brain and it'll be like, nope, too hard. But if someone shows me how, step by step, lets me do it, maybe stands alongside me while I try, that's when it starts to change. Because now, my prefrontal cortex, the rational planning part of the brain, can calm my amygdala down. It says, we're safe. We're learning. We've got support and we can do this. And when I finally figure it out, when Rufus lies calmly in a cafe, our brains reward us. We get dopamine, the pleasure chemical. We get serotonin, the mood stabilizer. We get that warm glow of achievement. And we build what psychologists call self-efficacy, that powerful belief that I can handle things. So how do we get there? How do we push through the resistance? Here are 3 things I found that help. 1, break it down. The brain loves small, manageable tasks. Don't learn technology. Open one new app, press one button, celebrate the fact. 2, learn actively, not passively. Reading about how to do something is often not enough. Watch it, yes, but do it too. Get your hands on it, trial and error, rewires your brain faster than any tutorial. And 3, try and have support. Whether you're a rescue dog or a human adult, support matters. A calm voice, a safe person, a hand on your shoulder while you try. It's often the difference between growth and retreat. So what's the takeaway from all this? It's this. New things feel hard because our brains are trying to protect us. But the magic happens when we gently, persistently push beyond that discomfort. Because on the other side of that resistance is not just progress, it's joy. It's connection and it's confidence. Rufus taught me that this weekend. He was scared, but he went in anyway. He trusted us. He lay down. He watched the world go by. And for the first time, he realised in that environment, he was safe. And we do that too. Every time we face a fear. Every time we learn something new. Every time we choose growth instead of comfort. And when we do, just like Rufus, we change the shape of our story.